Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Now today we're going to be building the spoopy horse that you see on screen right now. This Pokemon is unbelievably strong. It's got the second highest special attack on the entire game, only to Hooper Unbound. So if you do have access to this Pokemon, would highly recommend using it. It's actually a mix of two different Pokemon, Calyrex and Spectra, and you can get these Pokemon in the Sword and Shield DLC. You can either choose the Shadow Horse or the Ice Horse. Looks like he's having a lot of fun. Now we're going to be changing the Tera Type to the Ghost Type Tera at the Treasure Eatery in Medali, because we're going to be going with the Ghost build. And you're going to want to get the Shell Bell. This restores 12.5% of our health for the damage that we deal to keep us alive throughout that raid. If you want this item, just head over to Valencia North and then head inside the Daily Bro shop and then click on Battle Items, scroll down, you can buy it for 20,000 and then just equip it onto your Calyrex. If you enjoy these videos, make sure to subscribe and turn on that notification bell. You don't miss any more videos, and come join the Discord, link in the description. It's a lot of fun over there and I can help you out even more over there. Now, moving on to the nature, we're going to be coming to a Chansey supply shop, and then you're going to want to buy a Modest Mint. I'm actually running low, so I'm going to buy like 10 of them or something. So you're going to want to buy one for 20,000 and use it on your Calyrex. What this does is, as you can see right there, it boosts your special attack and your attack goes down. We don't need physical attack. We are a special attacker, solely a special attacker. Moving on to EVs, we have a special attack and HP EVs for survivability and damage. To get your EV items, you can come back in the Chansey supply shop. And then you're going to be buying 26 HP ups for the HP and 26 calciums for the special attack. This will cost you 520,000 Pokédollars, so it is quite expensive. Another way to do it is going to the Daily Bro shop, doesn't matter which one you go to. Clicking on General Goods, scrolling to the bottom, Power Weight will train your HP, Power Lens will train your special attack. Equipping this onto a Pokemon, it gives it 8 additional EVs per takedown. And if you want to know where to EV drain certain stats, there'll be a link in the description, full guide there, if you want to do it this way to save yourself a bit of money. Now, moving on to the IVs, you want to go in your main menu, click on Boxes, hover over your Calyrex, and then you want to click your plus button, and you want to make sure you have max IVs on everything. You don't really need attacks, not necessary. And to get your max IVs, you can go to a Daily Bro shop, click on General Goods. First item will be a bottle cap, 20,000 Pokédollars each. Each bottle cap is one max IV, buy however many you need, and then fly over to Montenegro. And then we'll be speaking to the person next to the Abomasnow. He will help train your Pokemon. Click on the Pokemon you want to train. Click on your Calyrex. I'm going to have to do Persian here as an example because he's got max everything. And then you want to click bottle caps. Click HP, defense, special attack, special defense, and speed, and then start the training. And then you'll have the max IVs, max EVs, and correct nature, and you'll have the best chances of winning those raids. Now, moving on to the ability, there is only one ability for this Pokemon, and it's not going to be very useful for us in those raids. You can just like move past that one. If you do want to know what it does, every time we take down a Pokemon, our special attack goes up, and the opponent is too nervous to eat berries throughout the whole raid. Neither of them apply to raids really. Now, moving on to the moveset, we have Astral Barrage, Nasty Plot, Taunt, and Shadow Ball. Astral Barrage is going to be our most powerful move here, 120 power, 100 accuracy. There is no drawback from it. An absolutely amazing move, going to be our main source of power. Nasty Plot is going to raise our special attack by 2 stages. That's going to be our setup move. Taunt, in case the opponent wants to use annoying moves like Yawn, Spore, Underwave, and stuff like that, you can block all that out, or if it tries to set up, you can block that out as well. It just doesn't work while the shield's up. Our 4th move is going to be Shadow Ball. Now, some Pokemon do have the move Pressure, and that could make it quite awkward because we only get 4 attacks if they have Pressure. So we have Shadow Ball as just a backup move, or if it gets disabled in any way, we just have Shadow Ball there just in case. You can have any move here really. You can have a Psychic type move, and the same with Taunt. If you don't want to run Taunt, you could run something like Calm Mind, and you could run Stored Power, or you could run Psychic Terrain, Psychic, something like that. But this is the best one that I found in raids, especially when you're running into those Pokemon that do run Pressure. Now, to get Astral Barrage, Nasty Plot, and Shadow Ball, you can just relearn them, combine the 2 Pokemon, and just relearn them free. Taunt, we're going to need a TM, so we're going to visit a Pokemon Center, go to the green section. This is the TM machine. We're going to go over to the dark side. I'm going to be making TM a 87 Taunt. We'll need Meowth, Sableye Gem, and Sneasel. I'm going to show you on the map where to get these. So for Sneasel, not far from Montenegro, you'll just be coming to Paldia's highest peak, going down this mountain on the right side of the stream, and you'll run into a pack of them eventually. Now for the Meowth, around Medali, if you just go on the outside of the border of Medali, you will find Meowth and Persian. And for Sableye, all you have to do is fly over to Alphanada, go to Alphanada Cavern, which is right here. This is a cave entrance right here, and you'll just find it in that cave. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed this video so far, and we are going to get into some raids. Looks like for the first raid, we have a lot of Tauros is in the back trying to hunt me down. We have a 6-star Psychic type Mimikyu. This could be kind of rough because it's a Ghost type and we are 4 times weak to Ghost type. Alright, I'm starting. We have an Arcanine that has Intimidate. We love that. Hopefully it can burn it with a flamethrower. That would just be best case scenario here. We're going to use Nasty Plot first turn, raise our special attack by 2 stages. It's going to use Shadow Claw. Hopefully it doesn't crit. It didn't crit. It doesn't look like it anyway. So Disguise does go. Does it get burned? No, it doesn't. We're going to go risky plays here. We're just going to use another Nasty Plot. Arcanine isn't using fire type moves. It's using Bite. Okay, do we survive this? We do. I'm glad it didn't crit. And then it uses Misty Terrain. That won't do anything. It's just going to use Shadow Claw or Raid. Question is, can we eye out? Oh no. I thought it was going to finish us off then with Shadow Sneak. I forgot it had that. We're going to use Astral Barrage here. Does it do a lot of damage? It should do. Yeah, that's a ton of damage. Hopefully we get a lot of health back, at least half, I'm hoping. Yeah, we get around half back. That's amazing. Just use Shadow Sneak again if you want. I mean, I'm good with that. We should go back to full health with this attack. There we go. It's a big attack again. Don't forget we are 4 times weak to this thing, and it has high attack, and it has Swords Dance at the end of the raid. So if it crits, it's going to be pretty bad. So he hits us with another Shadow Claw. We're going to use Astral Barrage here. He's probably going to use Shadow Claw again after removing negative effects because the shield just gone up. This is a scary raid. I didn't think we'd struggle at all, but a Ghost type, I forgot that we're 4 times weak to Ghost and Dark types. There's another Astral Barrage. It won't do too much because the shield was up, but it's doing enough. So he uses Shadow Claw. This cannot crit. Oh, we get to Terrestrialize here. He's probably going to use the Shadow Sneak, but because we're Terrestrializing, we'll only be 2 times weak to it now, so I don't think it will kill us. It'll probably leave us on like 15 health or something. One can only hope that I've not made a misjudgment here. Oh, he's not going to use it anyway, so it might have just not finished us off. This should finish him off though. It nearly finishes him off. We get enough health back where we can survive a shot. But the shield does break. We just need one more hit. Even if we go down, it's fine here. He uses Swords Dance. Does a Swords Dance Shadow Claw finishes off? Probably, right? Oh, it doesn't. We're on 32 health. I'm guessing the AI finish it off here though. Yeah, the AI finish it off. I probably would have healed up there to avoid being took out by Shadow Sneak and then finished him off. But we got there in the end against a 4 times super effective Mimikyu. Amazing. Do we get any Mystica? No, we don't. Damn it. Let's move on to the second raid. So guys, you have seen the mighty power of the Ghost Rider. I cannot find a Psychic or Ghost type 6-star raid to save that life for me. I've reset so many times, so we're just going to take on raids that are neutral from now on. It'll only be half the damage that we're outputting, but the fact that we can still take them out will show you just how strong this Pokemon is. Let's begin. It's going to be a 6-star fire type Farigiraf. We'll go with that one. Let's begin. I don't know what this thing has, but I'm just going to use Nasty Plot turn 1 to raise that special attack by 2 stages. Umbreon's going to use Thunder Wave. That's kind of cool. I don't think it hit though. It's going to use Twin Beam. I think that's a Psychic type move. Yeah, it's not very effective. That was a Psychic type move. We're going to use Nasty Plot again. Now we're on +4 special attack. We are going to need it if we're only neutral. He uses Uproar, but it doesn't affect us. Not sure why he'd use that. And now we're going to start attacking with Astral Barrage. I thought that said Farigiraf used ability. And I was like, what? But it said it used agility. We're going to use Astral Barrage here. So we're doing a decent amount of damage. It did a little bit of a chunk. Would have done double that if we could have found some good raids, but you can't really find them all the time, can you? It's tough with a Pokemon that aren't really super effective against much, especially Dragon types. We're going to use Astral Barrage again. At least we get 3 attacks off before the shield goes up and we can Terrestrialize straight away, right? We get hit with another Twin Beam. Looks like we're a really good match for this Pokemon. And this Pokemon gives out every single Herba Mystica, so hopefully we get lucky and get some good Herba Mystica. So the shield has gone up. We're going to Terrestrialize here and use Astral Barrage again. Now our attacks will do a bit more damage, but his attacks will be neutral on us now. Let's see how much we're doing with this. So it's doing about half the shield. It's doing a ton more damage. That's amazing. And we're back on full health. So we're going to use another Astral Barrage. Hopefully break that shield. Let's see. It does break the shield. That's awesome. There's the shield breaking. And he'll probably remove negative effects. I hope he doesn't nullify. Let's see how much Twin Beam does. It's doing about 40 damage per shot now. We are unbeatable. Mohaha. So he does nullify. I'm going to use Nasty Plot once and then go on the offensive. Okay, we are back on the offensive. We're going to see how much damage this does. Probably about half of his current health. Oh, it finished him off. Amazing. I'm sorry for underestimating you, Mr. Ghost Rider. Now, we had around half the time remaining. That would have been done so much faster if we were super effective. Keep that in mind. Let's move on to the third raid. Same reason for the last one. We are doing a water type raid. It's going to be a 6-star water type Sylveon. Let's get straight into it. Honestly, to find that first psychic type raid, it did take me like 50 resets or something. It was crazy. My hand was starting to hurt. I was resetting that much. We have a Sylveon as well. I'm going to use a nasty plot first turn. I'm not going to use Taunt just because like I don't think there's any point. I probably should have used Taunt. I didn't think they would yawn first turn because Misty Terrain goes up like turn 3. Maybe if I use Astral Barrage right now, it might go up early. No, probably not. Oh, Misty Terrain, there it is. It's a big brain. See this brain? Big. Now we can't fall asleep for 5 turns. Amazing. I'm going to use Nasty Plot again and then use Astral Barrage. Astral Barrage's animation's kind of cool. We do love it. That'll get us some health back. And then just before the shield goes up, we're going to use a third one to get on max special attack, because Sylveon does have a very strong special defense, so we might need the extra bit of damage here. I'm glad the shield didn't go up then because we're getting low on health, and we'll just do with that bit more damage. So it does a nice bit of damage. We're going to get some health back to 260 health, and we can Terastallize next turn if they don't steal our Tera. We're going to use Hyper Voice. We can heal more than they do damage at the minute. They're not going to use their shield yet. That's awesome. I'm down for that. I thought they would use it because it was on half, but we're going to Terastallize and use the good old Astral Barrage. That Ghost type Tera looks so good on him. Like it's 3 Pokemon combined instead of 2. That should do quite a bit of damage. Yeah, it's going to do quite a bit. The shield will go up here. We get a lot of health back. We go back on 330 health. Amazing. Get hit with the Hyper Voice. These Hyper Voices are doing a decent amount of damage because of Pixelate. Carmine will probably go up sometime soon. Misty Terrain has gone now, so it can use Yawn. So we have 4 attacks left. We'll need 2 to break the shield. Let's see how much the first one does. Hopefully quite a lot, over half of the shield. We get just under half of the shield. I'm fine with that. We've got to be careful when that Carmine comes out. It should be around that time where Carmine does come out. Uses Yawn. Now we are drowsy. This puts us in a bit of a tougher situation, but we should still be fine. The Carmine comes out, increasing its special attack and special defense to becoming a scary raid. Oh, he nullifies. That's very scary now. You didn't have to make it that scary. So we're just going to use Astral Barrage anyway because we're going to go sleep. Maybe we should have used Nasty Plot there for when we got back. So we are now asleep. Let's see how the end of this raid goes. It would be over by now if we were super effective, but we couldn't find any, so that's a big pain. We're going to heal up and get ourselves awake. Probably get hit with a Hyper Voice. We need to play this quite careful here. We're going to use Nasty Plot to increase our special attack by 2 stages here. Misty Terrain's gone up again. That increases her damage, but at least now we can't go sleep. I think we have this. Do I use another Nasty Plot? I'm going to. Don't know whether that will be for the better or not, but I'm going to do it anyway. Now, the reason I used that was because of the Carmine earlier, so now we're technically on a +3 advantage. Now we're going to use Astral Barrage. Okay, it does about half of the shield. We get some health back, about 50 health. We've gone under half health, but our last barrage here is going to get us above the halfway mark. And can it break the shield? I don't think so. Oh, we get a critical hit. Amazing. We just finish her off. We didn't even need the Shadow Balls. We would have had to use 1 or 2 though if that didn't crit. Oh, getting one last Hyper Voice out, that's fine. But as you can see, that raid was a bit trickier because we weren't super effective, and it has very high special defense, 130 base defense, special defense, I believe. But we still got there in the end. Well, I suggest you go get this Pokemon straight away if you need a good Ghost type and you have access to it. It's an amazing Pokemon, and you can even use it as a Psychic type. And if you want to check out this amazing Urshifu build, that's very strong as well. If not stronger than this one, then click on screen right now, and I'll catch you on the next one.